We're going to start the applause for George. Zach, you've been good. Keep it up. Energy's better. Don't talk, don't heckle. Stay off your phones. Make some noise, Dan. Please welcome George. Zach.
Yes, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the show. My name is George. Honestly, a joy to play in Liverpool. Little bit of a confession here. I am not from around here. No, newsflash. I come from Newcastle, and obviously, I mean, it's not a joke. It's real life. I've lived in Newcastle for 20 years. Originally, however, I am from Greece, and thank you, by the way. Look, guys, Brexit hasn't worked out. I'm still fucking here. And I'm going nowhere, baby. 20 years I've lived in this country, and I'm only saying this fact just to tell you I'm equally disappointed with the stupid sound coming out of my fucking mouth. If someone told me 20 years ago, George, you're going to spend 2 decades in Great Britain, I would assume, based on the movies I was watching, I would sound something like, I don't know, like Hugh Grant. But still Borat. And I'm only mentioning this because in Liverpool, I've had some wild heckles. Best one I've ever had. I came on stage, said, hello, guys, my name is George. I'm from Greece. This guy stood up and he went, mate, that is preposterous. Which for a heckle, okay, it's pretty fucking good, actually. Great depth of vocabulary. I was on stage like a deer in headlights, thinking preposterous. That's my cousin's name. Which is like a great comeback. But truth to be told, I came up with it 4 days later. I'm not that witty. On the night, I have nothing. But 4 days later, in the shower, scrubbing my asshole, I was like, oh, that motherfucker had it coming. I love living here. I love how you interact with me on a daily basis, because when you guys hear an accent that's clearly from an English-speaking part of the world, like Chris was on first, he's Irish. You met him in a bar, you would instantly go, hey, are you Irish? Straight in, no questions, fucking go for it. But then you meet someone like me. Do you ask me right away, where the fuck are you from? No. You'd rather die. What you do is you make absolutely pointless conversation for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you feel comfortable, and then you go, hey, George, I detect a bit of an accent. Where are you from? And I say, I'm from Greece. Then you go, Greece. I've been to Greece. And let me tell you something about Greeks. The Greeks, lovely people. Now, it's a very, you don't know you're doing this. It doesn't get any response because you don't know that you do this. But the foreigners, we know you fucking do it. Every time you've been to our country, if you've liked it, you put your hand on your chest and you call all of our people lovely. It's very sweet, a bit patronizing. Not all of us are lovely. We have cunts too. The cunt per capita distribution is exactly the same. But it's very sweet. Where are you going? I'm going to Spain. Oh, the Spanish. Lovely people. Where are you going? I'm going to Italy. Oh, the Italians. So lovely. But when it comes to France, how was France? The cheese was exceptional. It's a gross generalization to put your hand on your chest, but don't worry, guys, we all do it. I do the same thing. I generalize also. The other day, I hired myself a cleaner. Big day for me. I used to be scum. Now I am scum with a cleaner. Moved up in the world, but my cleaner arrived and I had a racist moment because my cleaner was a white British man and I couldn't handle that shit, right? I was like, why the fuck are you here? Where is the Polish lady? Those disgusting local people, man, coming over here stealing decent immigrant jobs. I was furious. Can I trust a British man with the responsibility of doing my dishes? I'd rather smash them. But you know, guys, I gave them a chance. It turns out the British, lovely people. Yeah, I love it here. I really do. Every year, I'm becoming a better version of me living here. This year, I've lost quite a bit of weight. The reason I lost the weight is because I fell in love late last year, and she's gorgeous, and she loves me exactly how I am. But like, I want to become better for her. And early this year, we were having sex, and it's been yeah, thank you. It's been 6 months now, so I'm waiting. So having sex. Have you ever found yourself just having sex with someone who, in your mind, is so much more beautiful than you can ever? Yeah, well done, mate. But the rest of us, I like found myself just fucking like having sex with this girl, my girlfriend. She was so beautiful that I felt like such a fucking ugly piece of shit next to her. You know, you just sit there, she's naked, she looks amazing, and you look at her on the table, like on the bedside, you go, that's fantastic. And then you look at your shit, you're like, what the fuck is this? I felt like I was ruining a piece of art. I felt like I walked up to the Mona Lisa and threw some shit on it. I found myself questioning, am I making love or am I vandalizing? And with the correct kind of consent, I do both. Thank you. So yeah, we moved in together now. It's great. She's English, and no one's perfect. And she's a white English girl, and she doesn't understand the mentality of coming, like being an immigrant or coming from an immigrant background. Because immigrants, we always trying to find loopholes to fuck with the system, right? And I have roped her in. In my most recent fraudulent activity. We were looking to buy a mattress. Mattresses are fucking expensive. I'm going online trying to find mattresses, and I found this company. I can't tell you what it's called, but it's like a key character from Lion King. That one. They have a mattress for £1,400. As an immigrant, that kind of luxury has never been available to me. I've always wanted to sleep on a £1,400 mattress, right? How is it better to, like, I don't know, like a £100 mattress? I'm like, I can't afford to buy it. But then, to convince you to buy the mattress, say this: we believe in our mattresses so much, we will give you a 200-night trial. And if you don't like it, you can return it, no questions. Day 199. I'm going to return the most cum-stained mattress. That memory foam will need a therapist. And they can't ask me in any question. That is what baffles me. No questions? At 199 days, no questions? How about, why is it a different color? And I asked them, yeah, well, Lord, what the fuck do they do to the mattress? Apparently, they refurbish it and they resell it. You don't want to get a resold mattress. To buy a refurbished mattress is like sleeping on a rescue dog. It has some history. Don't be there, right? Don't be there. Surely there should be one question. You know, like, even if you had it for one day, has someone died on it? Can O.J. Simpson return the mattress? I'm going to really test them. Just 195 days in, I'm going to throw on it whatever I can think of. Fucking sacrifice a goat. Bolognese sauce, don't give a fuck. Just bring it in with all the stains, and when they go, what the fuck is? I'm like, no one has integrity anymore. What is it about the questions? Fuck off, man. I'm going to return it, and when they say, what do you want from it? I'm going to say, look, I want to return this one and get a brand new one without the cum stains. And the first one, she will order it on finance. They have this thing. They say you can get 1 year without paying before you start paying. I don't even have to pay to commit fraud. I'm going to get a free mattress for 200 days, and then I'm going to reorder it, but not on myself because she's the only one registered in the house because it's less council tax. Doesn't matter. It is. It's amazing. Like, honestly, we're going to get this mattress, going to elevate our sex life. Not that it needs to. That's the only red flag I have in this relationship. The sex is way too good. You know what the fuck I mean by that? When the sex is so good, you go, what the fuck is wrong with you? Right. No one who fucks well is psychologically healthy. Think about the craziest cunt you have ever fucked in your life. How good was the sex? Think about the most boring sex you had in your life. That person was marriage material. We have such fucked up sex that when we finish, I look at her like I'm a cellmate in the prison. I'm just sitting in bed going, what are you here for? What was your childhood like? What is your relationship with your father like? You know exactly what the fuck I mean by that, yeah? Like, look, way too long have people shamed women for having daddy issues. I'm not here to shame any women for having shit fathers. I am here to thank the shit fathers. If you're a shit dad, thank you. Every time you fucked up, my life got better. You know that birthday you missed when she was 7? That got me anal. I was gross, I agree. Yeah, it is. She's a very funny girl. I make her awkward quite often. I embarrass her sometimes. I'm a fucking idiot when it comes to like social interaction sometimes. And in Britain, people get offended so easily sometimes. Like I take her to gigs. She's not here tonight, but normally she comes to the shows with me. And we did a gig. I did a gig in Brighton. And she was there. And then 3 months later, I'm in London. And there was a guy I met in Brighton. I got on like a house on fire. And I was telling her, I'm so excited to meet this guy again. I've met a new friend. I can't wait to see him. And when I go to London, he's backstage. He's just about to go on stage. I was like, hey, mate, how are you? He goes, I'm good. How are you? I'm like, yeah, I'm great. Brighton was fun, wasn't it? He went, sorry, who the fuck are you? I got very butthurt. I was like, how the fuck do you know who? Like, I'm the only Greek person from Newcastle upon Tyne. It's a niche I have nailed, you know, like, how do you not know who I am? Is it because you've been on TV recently and you got 200,000 followers in the last 6 months and what, you forgot everyone you've ever met? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. I went, get fucked then. And he went on stage. And when I watched him on stage, under the lights, I realized it wasn't him. Completely different person, right? But the guy that was in Brighton got replaced when he was in London a few months later on the lineup. He got replaced at the very last minute. And the guy who replaced him, in my defense, had the same body height, same body build, same facial hair, and even the same outfit. Suit, baseball cap. And I made a very honest mistake. Went backstage to apologize. Hey, man, I'm sorry. I confused you for such and such. He went, yeah, I can see why. And then a third person got offended. He wasn't even in a fucking conversation. He went, ooh, George, that's a bit awkward. Did you confuse these two people for being black? And he said it. And he made it as awkward as it is here right now. And I thought he would drop it. He said it again. Did you confuse them because they're black? And I went, well, Yes. Not because they're black, but like, if you're ever going to confuse two people, they better be the same fucking race. Why do British people get so goddamn uncomfortable with this situation? We are 6 billion people in the world. Some of us look the same. It's inevitable. Why make it about race when it's just about humanity? I hated this guy. Did you confuse them because they're black? No, mate. Did you confuse them because they're black? But it fucking helped. I'm pretty sure all of us here are not racist, and I'm pretty sure we've all confused two people, and I'm 100% positive we've all confused a white person for a white person, a black person for a black person, a Japanese person for a Chinese person. You've all done it, guys? But if you've ever confused a black person and a white person, you are fucking mental. It's important, by the way, to be able to say these things on stage. Don't get awkward. Say it nowadays, censorship is very important. I don't think censorship is important. I don't think any other art is censoring itself. I listened to this song recently. It blew my fucking mind. I haven't listened to it in ages. Do you know the one by the Black Eyed Peas? Let's Get It Started? Yeah. You know it? Yeah. When it first came out, I found out, wasn't called Let's Get It Started. Does anybody have the balls to say out loud? I feel like you had that loaded up very quickly. Just walking around with this, let's get retarded. What the fuck were they thinking? Having a song called Let's Get Retarded, not in 1923, when maybe it was funny, 2008. How the fuck did they manage to get it past the record label executives? Hello there, will.i.am, Fergie, and the others. What do you have for us today? Have a new album called Elephant. Oh, you want to hear the songs? Yeah, I have one song called My Humps. It goes, my humps. My humps, my humps, my humps. My humps, my humps, my humps. My lovely lady lumps. Check it out. Anything else? Another song called Shut Up. How does that one go? You are not going to believe this. It goes, shut up, shut up, shut up. 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 And then she goes, ooh, 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 ooh. Breaks up the monotony. Anything else? Have another song called Where is the Love? Is it like the other ones? Well, this one examines how there's many racial inequalities in the United States of America. We look at how people of color are really being oppressed by the system, which really puts them in prison for larger and longer sentences. It's very, very unfair. They get very disenfranchised and they're disillusioned. So when they come out, what they do, they join the gangs because they have no chance of social mobility due to lack of education. What gangs you mean? That's where we come in. We mentioned the Blood, the Crips, and the KKK. We also discussed nuclear annihilation. That's right, in the same song. I don't know why, his fucking idea. And then we all come together and we sing in unison the big question. Where is the love? I'll be honest, guys. Didn't expect that from the man who wrote My Humps, My Humps, My Humps. Anything else? Yeah, one last song. Let's Get Retarded. Guys, you have been a joy. My name is George. Have a very good night. Bye-bye.
George Zach, everybody!